Guys, as you can see, I've ascended to heaven. I've ascended to heaven. I'm saying this now, yeah, and I'm saying this with my chest, and I'm saying this without fear. That is potentially one of the greatest songs ever written in history. Bonjour, guten Tag, hello, how you doing, my Still Colours family? Yes, it's your boy Jervis, and I am back on my journey through rock music. I am back reacting to music I've never heard before. And today, it's a big one, guys. It's a massive one. Today is the day. The day I've been waiting for. The day many of you have suggested to me, yo, Jarvis, you need to do this. You need to get right on it. Stop wasting time. Stop it. Stop wasting your time and get straight into them bones. Get straight into the grits. Get straight into the meat of it. Today is the day I listened to my very first Led Zeppelin album in its entirety. I'm so excited. I am so ready. So what, if you don't know the way I digest music and what I've been doing throughout my journey, is I've essentially been going into things blind. I've been going into things blind, trying to figure things out for myself, and you know, getting the help of you guys in the comments, like helping me really take in the music and really understand what's going on with the music and what's going on with, you know, the lyrics and maybe things I've missed out on and such. And that's happening with this process right now. I am going to listen to Led Zeppelin 4, okay? And you're probably wondering, why are you listening to Led Zeppelin 4 for your first Led Zeppelin 4 album reaction? And I kind of feel like it's quite poetic that I started my journey listening to the Stairway to Heaven, and that's on this album. That's the first Led Zeppelin song I ever heard, and on the first album I kind of feel like it's quite poetic. I feel like it's a poetic thing to do, guys. But let me not even waste no more time. I'm just waffling, I'm just talking about myself. You're here for the music, so let's get straight into it. The first song on this album is called Black Dog. So, Black Dog, what do I think that's about? I almost feel like, if I'm right in thinking this, I'm probably going to be wrong. Do you know like that phrase, black sheep, like, oh, you're the black sheep of the family and XYZ? Is there some sort of relation to that? Like, what does being the black dog mean? Like, standing out, being the odd one out? I mean, I've seen plenty of black dogs, so maybe not. But, and not that many black sheep, so no, it doesn't really make sense. I have no idea what this song's about, but we're about to find out. So, without further ado, let me pop on my trusty headphones. Let me do that and let's just get straight into it.
Hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. The way you shake that thing gonna make you burn, gonna make you stay. Hey, baby, when you walk that way, watch honey drip, can't keep away. Ah!
God damn. Let me put a pause on that. Okay, let me put a pause on that. That's the next song. I need water. I need water. ASAP. What a way to start an album. That literally, that held no punches. Straight away off the rip. Heavy, energetic, full of life, like powerful. Like I tell you, literally, that guitar solo towards the end kind of mixed up with the vocals that you hear the fade. Oh my God. That is a bit of me. I love that. I'm sure you could see from there's a point where my headphones nearly came off my head. Oh my God. One thing that what was I gonna say that I'm interpreting this song to be about is a lustful interaction with a woman that you essentially find out is not really with you for you. You get me? And I guess that's also kind of like a bit ironic because you're looking at her, you're looking at the way she moves. It's kind of like a sexual thing, like, okay, you look good, I want to be with you. And then you get to know her and you're like, you are a piece of shit. You are not the person I thought. And do you know what it is? I've seen, like, there's quite a theme in like quite a few of the Led Zeppelin songs that I've listened to where it's like they meet women or they come across women who on, you know, first glance, they look beautiful. It's like a temptress, Medusa. You're looking incredible, you're looking beautiful, I want to get to know you. And then they get to know them and they use them, they abuse them, they break their hearts. Like what was happening in the 70s? What was happening? What was going on? But what a good song. What a good way to come into that album. Like I said, pull no punches, very energetic and straight to the point. Sorry, another thing I want to say is I was looking at that song, I was looking at the album artwork and trying to figure out, like, is there a certain meaning from this? Because we see like an old man, looks like he's walking through a field and he's gathering sticks, maybe that's like firewood, and it's on like a decrepit wall which has like peeling wallpaper. So is this album essentially, just looking at the artwork here, and you can tell me if it's a pipe dream and I'm just waffling, is this album essentially about like a decrepit view of reality, you know, because it looks like this old man is doing back-breaking work, and from the first track we're hearing about, you know, being in a lustful situation and ended up finding out that this person is not for you and this person is not really about you. So is this about, you know, the harshness of reality? I don't know, man. It feels like I'm trying to force a meaning through this album cover that is not there. Maybe this is just a random album cover and it just looks good. I think it looks good. But anyways, let's proceed. Let's get on to the next song. This song is called Rock and Roll. Let's do it. God. Hey. Hey. Listen. Let me tell you about what I've got envisioned in my head, because this is gonna sound so random, but you have to hear it. So as soon as I heard that song, yeah, well, not even towards the end of that song, all I could imagine, yeah, is, you know, like a scene from like a movie set. This is gonna sound so mad. This is a very terrible example, but do you know, like a scene? So I've seen recently for the very first time. I've seen, what's that film with Kevin Spacey? No One Backs Baby in a Corner. You know what I'm talking about. I saw that film, and I think it's set in like the 60s or the 50s or something like that. This song, and sorry, listen, I don't mean to disrespect the song, but it's got the energy of like a bar fight. It's got the energy of a bar fight in the 50s. I'm imagining someone on a piano going crazy, someone on stage with a guitar ripping it up while people are fighting in the background, and I love it. But I am so confused by this album so far, because obviously listening to like A Stairway to Heaven, like, you assume that this album is going to be like an emotional album, but like so far it's been so energetic, it's been loud, it's been in your face, it's been wonderful. You get me? I'm feeling energy right now, but it's not what I expected at all. It's not what I expected. In terms of the actual song, obviously I feel like the let me know if I'm wrong, but like the overall notion is going back to your roots, going back to like that rock and roll essence, going back to, you know, what you love, because it's been a long time since I've been there, since I've done that, and it's time to go back. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting from it. It's time to go back to what we love and to what we know, and it's time to just fuck shit up. And this is, let me tell you, the guitar solo, and what I love as well, as much as I say this reminds me of a bar fight, this also feels like arena music as well. Like I can imagine that song being played in an arena and it just echoing, like the vocals echoing in a big ass arena. Like that's what I'm getting from it. I am getting, this is essentially trying to like encapsulate rock and roll in its truest, like purest essence. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm personally getting from it. That is what I'm personally getting from it. Yeah. Alright guys, it's time for the next track, and the track that we are going to be listening to is The Battle of Evermore. So, like, going on my previous experience with Led Zeppelin, yeah, this sounds like a mythical song. Like, I thought, the song is escaping me. But there was a song that I listened to which had a lot of Nordic inspiration. It had a lot of Nordic mythology in it. Like, they were talking about Valhalla and stuff like that. So I can tell that obviously this band is definitely like influenced by, you know, mythical themes and elements. And the Battle of Evermore sounds like that, but also the Battle of Evermore sounds like the battle forever. You know what I mean? So maybe that's like an internal struggle that you're having with yourself. I mean, we're about to find out, guys. Let's just get straight into it. Let's get into it.
Of light took her bow, and then she turned to go. The Prince of Peace embraced the gloom and walked the night alone. Dancing in the dark, the light seemed to have more. The dark Lord rides exceed the woe of aftermath. The drums will shake, the castle wall, the ring razor iron black. Ride on, reservation, ride on. Shoot. At last the sun is shining, the clouds are blue roll by. With flames from the dragon of darkness, some lifetimes
definitely like had mythical energy to that song. I'm gonna be real, I felt like I was transported back to like a medieval court and someone was serenading us with music. Because also that instrument as well, that wasn't a guitar. Like I could hear the guitar as like the backing instrument, but the main instrument wasn't a guitar, was it? It's something. It feels old. Like that instrument feels like it belongs in 1562. Like guys, what is that instrument called? I don't know what that instrument is called, but there's one thing. The simplicity of this song is literally, it's just vocals and those two instruments, and that's it. No drums, no electric guitars. Obviously that was intended, I feel like it was intended to transport you to a place in time where you could really take in this mythical story. And that story, from what I'm getting, seems to be a battle between light and dark. Like, especially towards the end where, you know, the sun is finally out and it's, you know, it was like burning the dark dragon's eyes, something along those lines. Like this is definitely like a tale of light versus dark, maybe good versus evil. This is definitely a tale of some sort. There's a couple lyrics I couldn't really hear or I didn't really catch, so please let me know what I've missed out on and essentially what the song is about. But yeah, I love the vocals as well. It was so, like, the vocals were very penetrating, especially when he was just screaming, just going, ah, and it was going off into the distance. It was almost cinematic. So cinematic. But yeah, I like that song a lot. I like that a lot. I'm sure you can see I was just vibing out. My eyes were closed. I could see it all. I was vibing. I was here for it. Here for it.